I've heard you use a leaky bucket analogy to think about operational improvements,
Yeah.
which I thought was a good way to look at it. Talk about that and where you think manufacturing leaders sometimes fail to focus on some of those right things.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And the analogy is kind of fun. And anyone's been in operations again, knows how incredibly urgent it is. So we could spend a lot of time trying to make our cup runneth over, trying to make sure that we kind of fill the value. We've got everything we want. So we put a lot of energy, put a lot of time into the improvements, into the fixes. And, the fixes, the improvements, they tend to be in the spotlight. We're probably going to reward somebody who kind of found that opportunity to create that savings, or maybe was able to fix that piece of equipment that was down, or be able to, kind of expedite that order to keep us running. All these kinds of issues, these fixes that we put in place, we tend to really reward, create a lot of energy, create a lot of spotlight. And I think about this as kind of filling the bucket. And I've watched organizations across, the entire manufacturing footprint really focus on just filling that bucket. And the metrics they use, the energy they consume, the investments they make are really all about that improvement. But the reality is that your rate of addition has to be greater than your rate of subtraction. So if the only thing you're doing is fixing the bucket, and that's something that we can all see, and we're not thinking about preventing the leaks in the bucket, then you could be spending a lot of energy, a lot of money, a lot of time. And the reality is the rate of improvement that you're creating is actually kind of slipping through your fingers through, a lack of standardization, a lack of kind of real great consistency in the way we work, a lack of retention, all of the things that kind of cause change to happen in any operation. And it's not the glorious stuff. It's not, the things that you're likely to sort of congratulate somebody for what they did on Friday night, because all of the things that prevent the leaks require kind of consistency. They require that ongoing, persistent effort as a leader to have those systems in place to really make sure we're rewarding that consistency.